Good morning. It's Friday, 29th of November, 2024. I would like to update you on my health as a result of your kind, generous, compassionate, and generous donations and empathy. And I've been able to go for the Ayurveda eye treatments. And yesterday, while I was at the barber having a scalp massage, I had the scalp massage with these amla, coconut oil and amla oil. Never massage or have a scalp massage with a navratna, because navratna has menthol in it, and the menthol will cool your head and it inhibits blood circulation, so it's counterproductive. Now, the reason why I do a scalp massage every day is very cheap. I do it at my local barber, and it's 5 ringgit for 10 minutes of scalp massage. Is to improve blood circulation, especially on the scalp. It's related to near the eyes, so it will also help blood circulation on the eyes, and also it will help circulate cerebrospinal spinal fluid, CSF. Now, to know about the importance of circulating cerebrospinal fluid, look up Peter Rogers, MD. Dr. Peter Rogers is an expert on this matter, and he has a YouTube channel. So most people underestimate the importance of having a good circulation of cerebrospinal fluid, or not even aware there's such a thing as cerebrospinal fluid. So look up, search for Peter Rogers, MD. He has a YouTube channel, and put there cerebrospinal fluid or CSF, and then you'll get long lectures explaining it in detail, in minute detail. So when I was at the barber yesterday evening, just as the drizzle had stopped, the air was fresh and all that, so I took a walk there. And then as he was massaging me, I noticed that the wall of the barber was not grey, but a light blue. So then I said, "Ooh, I never noticed it was blue before." And then when I walked back home, the street lights, which was a yellow sodium light, the yellow seemed more yellow than the dull, white that I thought it was earlier, and I perceived it to be earlier. And then when I look at the cars, the brake tail lights were redder than usual. It's as if I were manic. The things are brighter than real life. So I'm beginning to lose my color blindness, and all this is entirely due to your kind donations that enable me to have the Ayurveda eye treatment. So I'm so grateful, and the target is to get the cataracts down to below 10%. Then I can start having a maintenance regime instead of going, now I go almost every day. I don't go weekends because that's when the Ayur Center is very crowded. I don't go on Mondays because that's their off day. And although I can have eye treatment by the therapist, latest appointment is 12, because on Mondays the therapists work half day until 1 o'clock. The doctors don't work on Mondays, so I can't get a consultation with the doctor. So I go any other day, and I don't go on Thursdays because on Thursdays I do my meditation class. The meditation is important to relieve anxiety and stress, because anxiety and stress will cause most people to have difficulty in sleeping, or shallow sleep, not deep sleep. So sleep is when the eyes rest, because when you're awake, you got the eyes open, the eyes are working. But when you sleep, the eyes close and the eyes get to rest. And not only the eyes, but the rest of your body gets to rest, and the body gets a chance to repair itself. One of the adages in any form of traditional medicine is that sleep is when the body repairs itself. So it's important to have good quality sleep, long sleep, and what do you call it, to give a chance for the body to repair itself. Because when it's awake, the body has to follow the command of your intellect, follow the command of your volition, the command of your willpower, and it doesn't get to do what it wants to do. It has to follow what you want it to do. Okay, but when it sleeps, your volition goes into goes somewhere else. It's not controlling the body directly, so the subconscious will have the chance to do whatever needs to be done to repair yourself based on whatever nutrition that you've eaten, because the nutrition that you eat are the building blocks for the body to make whatever it needs to make. And also that's when the body tries to remove toxins. So while you're asleep, your kidneys and liver are still working. And when you wake up in the morning, you've got 8 hours worth of toxins which have been produced by your kidneys and liver, and you need to flush it out. So the simplest way and the most cost-effective way, and the most efficient and cost-effective way, is to drink 1 liter of warm water in one go. Okay, throughout the day, drink as normal, but in the morning, drink 1 liter of warmish water, and this will flush all the accumulated toxins out of your body. This is particularly important if you're taking medications, because the medications you take, you want it to do its job, but then once it's metabolized, you get metabolites, and the metabolites can be harmful in the sense that they may bind with receptor sites, because they cause side effects when they bind to receptor sites where they're not meant to be bound to. Okay, so when you get rid of all these things in one go, you will piss a lot. I will guarantee you that. You'll also find that your bowel movement will be a lot easier, because water will help prevent constipation, and it's the two things you need for good bowel movement. You need fiber and you need water, dietary fiber. Okay, to find out more about dietary fiber, look up the books that by Dennis Parsons Burkett, and also Nathan Pritikin, and most recently Dr. William Bulsiewicz. Okay. His main book is Fiber Fueled, and he's also got another book called Fiber Fueled Cookbook. Okay. Now, coming back to my eyes, I'm just so grateful for you guys. You guys have been awesome. I can't thank you enough. So keep on sending the donations and voluntary contributions, because once I get it to below 10%, then the cataracts are gone. But they will come back unless I do the maintenance. And the maintenance regime is like this. Once I get it down to 10%, then I go for 1 month every week. Then the next month I go twice a month, sorry. And then after that, once a month. Okay, so this issue, I had reversed my cataracts in August 2019, but when I got scammed in December 2022, I couldn't afford, because I lost all my life savings to go for the monthly maintenance. So by September of 2023, I wasn't able to drive anymore. And the thing is, the cataracts will creep back very slowly. You didn't realize it's coming back until suddenly I found that it was very stressful for me to drive, because I have to concentrate like crazy. And when I drive, the road and the divider, they're all the same color gray, and I can't see the divider, and I'm very wary of crashing to the divider. And I said, no, this is too stressful. This is not safe, not for me and not for other road users. So I stopped driving in September last year. Previously, wearing my special high contrast tints, I was able to drive. But even with that, it was stressful. Okay, but yesterday, suddenly colors start appearing brighter, because when you're colorblind, everything is like a dull gray, and the color blindness is caused by the cataracts, because your the lens of my eyes are opaque, and it just makes colors very dull. Okay, I'll put a picture of what it looks like for a person like me to see out of the bus window or bus windscreen. It's like a snow blizzard, it's all very white, and no blacks, just very light grays and white, and if I put the high contrast lenses, then I can see better, but not as good as normal. And the reason for that is because of the opaqueness of the lens. The brain gets a weak signal, and it tries to boost the signal by dilating my pupils. So my pupils are permanently dilated. I have a very sluggish pupillary response, and because it's permanently dilated, more light can get in, so that the brain boosts the nerve signals going to the brain, but it also increases the noise to signal ratio. So there's a lot of noise. So the noise, in the signal makes it all, the colors get what do you call it, very weak lah. So it's more this snow blizzard kind of thing. I used to call this condition snow blindness until I read the literature and found out that it's actually called photophobia. Now, photophobia is not fear of light. Fear of light is heliophobia. It's actually heliophobia. Helio is the sun, so it means a morbid fear of sunlight. But photophobia, for historical reasons, was wrongly named. It's a misnomer. So photophobia is not a phobia of light. It actually means hypersensitivity to light. So I'm very hypersensitive to light. In daytime, I have to wear special medical grade sunglasses, or sometimes when it's very bright, I put over glass sunglasses on top of my regular sunglasses. The over glasses are like safety glasses. When grass cutters use the brush cutter to cut the grass, they use these safety glasses. So it's like that. Also with a tint, so I wear double sunglasses, and it cuts out 96% of the light. So only 4% gets in, but there's enough there to let me see better than the snow blindness, because the snow blindness, I just see a white fog, that photophobia. Okay, so, this message, I know it's a bit long, but I'm so grateful to you guys. Keep the donations coming, because we're beginning to see results. And once I achieve the target of 10%, then, I don't need so much donations, because then I can gradually wean off the treatments to get results. So I go for the Ayurveda on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And it depends on the donations that you give. If you give, I can do more. Initially, I went like every day, because even Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays. But now I'm like slowing down, because it's a lot of money, and I've exhausted all my savings, so I'm totally dependent on your donations. So keep it coming, and I'm so grateful. Today, early this morning, I posted a video, and I was able to put colors, because previously when I choose the colors on the palette, I can't tell the difference between pink and red. And the red today looks very bright red, previously it was very, what do you call it? To me, I perceive it as very dull pink, it doesn't seem red to me, but today it seemed red. And I'm so happy, because now when I edit videos, it's more fun, because I can see colors. Previously, it was very dull colors and mostly black and white. Okay, so thank you guys. You've been awesome. I'm so grateful.